All right, y'all, we back with another episode of No Filter Podcast. I got a special guest here today, Lex the Barber. How's it going, big dog?
Man, good, bro. Good.
That's
Appreciate
what's up.
you
That's
for
what's
having
up,
me.
man. Appreciate you coming out, for real. First time we met? A couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago at the All Things
Indie? Yeah.
showcase. Yeah,
All Things Indie, yeah, you was out there.
and I wasn't even supposed to perform.
For real?
Nah, she just like she needed some people to get on stage, and I was just like, I'll do it. And I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. You know? What I'm saying?
That's what's up. Yeah, I didn't know you was getting down with the music, bro. I know I had ran across your page a couple of times, you know what I'm saying, for the barber shit and everything. I seen you doing your thing with that. Then we got there and seen you on stage. I'm like, hold on, who is this? I didn't even recognize you, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, bro, getting down, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up.
Yeah.
How long you been into that?
Honestly, like I've been doing music for. Honestly, my first time recording was in 2001, and that was like my first time recording, and I really didn't even like record like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't know how to freestyle. I didn't know how to do none of that shit. It was just like my cousin was like, bro, just do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just do it. So we go in the studio. I just started writing, and that's how that shit happened. But I started doing when I started doing music, I just basically started doing music, and then I started recording, and I started doing little tracks here and there, but I never really kind of like put them out for people to listen to.
So what your whole thing always been like? You just been on a barber hype?
Kind of like
that's what it is, or
it was kind of like, man, because like I'm a jack of all trades. I do like, so I'm like balancing a lot of shit. Like,
right,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I be cooking. I be cutting hair, and I do music.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I be doing like a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
So what got you in, you know what I'm saying, doing all that? Like is that just kind of how you grew up? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's pretty much how I grew up, you know what I'm saying? But music is my therapy. Like when I be like, I literally got like shit in my phone that I probably got like hella albums in my phone. Cause I just literally just be writing like throughout the day. Like I hear shit, I just start writing shit down. But I'm not like one of them people that let's go out there and just be like freestyling and doing all this shit. Like, but
so for the people that don't know who you are, take us from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Your childhood, like things that you experienced. You know what I'm saying, that helped shape you to become the man that you are today.
Shit, man. Like honestly, the thing that shaped me is like, you know what I'm saying, where I am today is kids. Like my kids, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was young. My first kid was at 15. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So having my first kid at 15, like that was like,
man,
I didn't know shit.
imagine.
But then it was crazy because like
you was still a kid. Shit.
I was still a kid, but at 15 I was popping out kids. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was just like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? So that right there kind of like molded me and shaped me to like the person I am today. Like if it wasn't for them, like they kind of like helped me be where I'm at right now, because I kind of feel like if I wasn't, I'd probably be doing some dumb shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
So you kind of feel like, as much as you may not have been ready for it, that was kind of like what you needed in your life at that time, to slow you down. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
and
feel
then,
that.
Right now, like my kids, like them like my dogs. Like so we be chilling. Like they be at the showcases and. They be like, hey, Dad, you need to just really get on that. Like, start doing the music.
That's
like,
what's
man.
up. That's
I be like, all right, I'm gonna try to put it in, see if I have some time. But they be like, no, you just really need to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Shit, you can always find time to do it. You know what I'm saying? It sound like you done already raised them kids and everything.
Oh, yeah,
they be
done.
all
Like,
pops out, right? You
It's
gonna
done.
send them on their way. That's what's up, man. So, so the barbers, how long you been doing that?
Honestly, I've been professionally, I've been doing it for about 10 years.
Yeah?
Yeah, for about 10 years.
You went to school and everything for that?
Went to school for it and everything, you know what I'm saying?
So how was that process, the whole, like, going through school? Because I tried to do it before, I ain't gonna lie. Shit,
the process, honestly, I went to Federico's for like 8 months.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, I was just like, bro, this shit's a ripoff. Like, I'm paying all this money, and I'm not learning shit. Mm-hmm. But
hella textbook work and all that.
It's a lot of textbook work. But the thing about the barber game is like, it's what I be telling up and coming barbers too. Is just like the barber game is about like, it's literally what they teach you is about sanitation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like these teachers ain't gonna teach you how to go cut some hair. Like you have to learn how to cut hair on your own.
No,
like, you know what I'm
definitely,
saying? So they go teach you the basic techniques of the game and like what you need to be doing, how to cut like asymmetrical lines and shit like that. Like that's the shit they go teach you. But when it come to like physically cutting hair, you on your own.
It's experience.
Yeah, you on your own. So like I wasn't getting that experience at Federico's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like I said, I went there myself. You know what I'm saying? And it was. Yeah, once we got to cutting the dog heads and shit, I was like,
So I was because we was doing the dog heads, but then like when I was like, damn, like why we keep
head, I was like, this ain't the same.
My first cut was like I had to do a blowout and I had to do like some damn like scissor cuts, and then they want me to do like a hot curling iron. I was like, man, I ain't signed up for this shit. I ain't Cosmo. Like I want to be a barber. I just want to cut.
Yeah, I remember I had to have my mom pull up. My mom she was my first cut. I had to cut her.
That shit, like that's
so after you realized, like, all right, this is kind of like I'm not really. So you weren't getting what you expected out of it.
I left.
You left. Okay.
I left there, and I went to an apprenticeship.
Right. Okay. See, I heard that.
Well, actually, yeah. So when I left there, I was still before I left, I was cutting out of my garage. My cousin, Kevin McLean.
Okay.
His barbershop is Skills. You know what I'm saying? So by him, he was like, "Hey man, you need to stop cutting out the garage and stop having people come to your house." Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was just having people come to the house.
Right.
I was just trying to get some money. You know what I'm saying?
Trap spot booming.
So I end up cutting at his shop, you know what I'm saying? So by cutting at his shop though, like
that's where you started your apprenticeship at?
My apprenticeship. Okay. And that's where I learned the most at. Like right now, my barbershop right now is damn near the home for the Sacramento Kings. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Like my cousin is cutting De'Aaron Fox. Like he just signed a contract with Under Armour with, you know what I'm saying? Like he's doing like some big shit.
Okay, that's
so
what's up.
a lot of Kings players come in our shop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jeremy Lamb, like all these players, they come in our shop and they get cut, but the experience that I learned from him, opposed to learning at Federico,
right?
Shit, man, if I can rewind back and just
get right,
I would have did this in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
But it shows a learning experience, though. Yeah. You know, I mean, it's it's all part of the process.
Most definitely.
So how would you relate you being a barber to it making you a better person, just in life? You know what I'm saying? In general,
man, you know what? Honestly, because I be feeling like sometimes like my clients be going through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And I go through a lot of
shit. So you like a therapist too.
We all human. We all go through shit. And some days are not our best days, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
Like I be feeling like I can relate to certain people and I can kind of give them information, like input on certain things, and they kind of like can take heed to that, like, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times it's like the barber shit is, I feel like it's therapy for me because, like, honestly, if I feel like I don't cut no hair throughout the day, I be feeling hella weird. Like, I'm like, I gotta cut some
really
hair.
Fulfill
like,
my purpose and shit.
And I don't look at it as a job. I look at it as fun because, like, we got 10 chairs in our shop and all of them are filled.
Okay, that's
so
what's
like
up.
everybody in our shop is like, we like brothers. So like, I look forward to going there every day. And when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, shit, I'm finna go to work. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't look at it like I'm finna go to work.
Exactly.
Like, you know, I'm like, hey, I'm finna go hang out with my niggas. You know what I'm saying?
No,
but I'm finna make some money at the same time.
But I mean, and that's what they say, find something that you love and you'll never work a day in your life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. A lot of people don't get to experience that just from not taking the chance on themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, so you had the apprenticeship and everything. Is going slow for you? Or is it booming like immediately?
Right now, and I'm pretty sure this is probably like for every barber in Sacramento, since COVID, barbering has took a hit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you have to look at it too. There's a lot of like up and coming barbers that's coming into the game that's literally trying to,
right.
You know, they want to fill shoes. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, most definitely.
And to be completely honest, it's like, it's going to be kind of difficult. Like, you know, it's going to be really difficult because you got a lot of people that's like have years invested in cutting hair. Like, you know what I'm saying? And my thing is this, like, I always try to stay like me right now. Like I charge $40 to $45 for a haircut. That's beard and everything. Like for everything. Like, honestly, I feel like, man, I don't want to be charging niggas no $100 and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cause I feel like that I'm gonna get paid regardless, and my work will speak for itself.
Yeah,
now,
most definitely.
If you catch me on a holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, I'm finna tax your ass.
Of
you know what I'm
course,
saying?
yeah.
Or
Shit,
like,
I don't know a barber that don't though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But I just feel like, you know what I mean? And then the thing about it is like, I feel like a lot of people that's kind of coming into the game is like, they're not really like taking this shit serious because they more like, it's like, I'm gonna just get this nigga what he want. Like, fuck it. He gonna give me this $100 real quick and I'm gonna just go,
right.
I'm gonna spray the nigga hairline on and shit
right,
like that.
Right,
like,
right,
I don't do
not
that
really
shit.
Taking
Cause
no,
like my cut speaks for itself. And I know for a fact that
yeah.
Like a nigga, I cut, you know what I'm saying? So,
get out.
And I always ask my clients, I be like, hey, bro, you use enhancements? They be like, you know, I'm like, do you want me to use it? Because I really don't like using. That's my line.
That shit
I don't really like using it. They be like, nah, I'm cool. And I'm like, cool. So then when I cut their hair, they be like, oh yeah, I don't even need that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need that shit.
I feel like it's you just overcompensating for your lazy work.
I feel like when you use that shit, like, I mean, if you going like to a wedding, you taking photos, job interview or some shit, then that's cool. But nigga, if I'm going to get a haircut and I'm finna go to the store and I'm finna hang out with niggas and shit like that, you ain't spray painting shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not finna spray paint my hairline, bro. Like, I'm not finna do that. Like, nah, we're not doing that. Yeah,
so you say you about like 10 years in now, right? Yeah. So you got plans of opening your own shop, or
I did open my own shop.
Oh, you do got your own shop now?
No, I did open my own shop.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I did. And that didn't work out.
So tell us about that. What happened with that?
Man, honestly, with that, it was just like, it was cool, but I got like, it was kind of like to the point to where I felt like I was doing everything, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like once I started taking from my household to compensate, to take care of shit here, and I got other people here that's willing, that can like literally make money and do this shit.
Yeah.
I'm finna shut this shit down. I'm not gonna sit here and debate with you. We're not gonna have this conversation on why you can't pull your weight. Nah, I'm just gonna shut it down because I'm not gonna have you take out of my family's mouth to take care of you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So were you cutting a lot less when you opened your shop?
No, I was cutting a lot.
You was cutting more.
I was cutting a lot.
Oh, okay.
And I literally was across the street from literally across from a well-known barber, his Ty Barber sign.
Okay,
like,
yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
That's a good dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? And me and him, we spoke on many occasions. And they were like, you know, everybody always be like, oh, damn, like, bro, every time I see you cutting hair, bro. Yeah. But I had other barbers, they's like, these motherfuckers walking around. They sitting in the shop. Like, I had barbers, like, sitting in the shop, bro, like, for a whole week and not cutting out one head. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? You ain't got no you got Instagram. You on Instagram talking about your bra, but you ain't got you ain't posting no pictures. You ain't doing
walk-ins or like, what? You ain't doing shit. That's crazy.
And look, and then the thing about it, like, so like one time we had a walk-in come in, like a walk-in was like, oh yeah, I'm trying to get cut. He's, oh yeah, I'm busy. I got an appointment. I got an appointment, right? All right. And I'm looking, I was like, okay, but I got somebody in a chair. And I was like, man, if you can stick it around, we'll be able to, you know, work with you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? 20 minutes
so motherfuckers just not taking the initiative.
20 minutes go by. This nigga ain't got no client, still sitting in the chair by himself, and then the client sitting right here, and I'm like, so I ended up cutting the walk-in.
Yeah.
But in my, like, you know, the thing like that is just like, hey, you gotta look at it like this, like, bro, you just told this motherfucker you had an appointment and 20 minutes went by and you don't have nobody in your chair. So that make it look bad on my shit.
Right, yeah, for sure.
Like,
yeah.
I went to this shop. This nigga said he had appointments. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, that shit make my shit look bad. Like, so I was just like, you know, obviously, the thing about it is like, what I learned about that shit from that experience is like, man, you know what? You can't expect everybody to be on the same level that you are.
Yeah.
Because it's not gonna work that way.
No, definitely not. But you would just think that somebody that's investing their money into themselves, you know what I'm saying, that they would kind of put the best foot forward, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And it don't happen. A lot of motherfuckers just be there for show. Yeah. When it come to a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, especially with the music.
And that's one, exactly. And that's one thing I like about my shop I'm in right now, bro. Because the shop I'm in right now, it's just like, it ain't like when I go there, it ain't no weird shit. I don't feel uncomfortable. Like, everybody in there, like, we family. So like the other day, we all went to the casino together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or sometimes we might just be, hey, let's go to the park and barbecue. Like, we do all this. We bring our families together.
Right.
But
yeah, that's
what we do, our ritual is we go bowling a lot. So we all go bowling a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shit like that. But it's just like, you know, even, and then with the music, it's just like, I've done music. I've tried to do music with certain people, and like when it comes to like, okay, like I record some shit with them or whatever, and then it comes to the point to be like, oh yeah, like yeah, it's just like yeah, man, if you need anything, blah blah, boom, and then after that it'd be like
that's motherfucker's favorite.
And then I text a nigga, I hit a nigga up, nigga, no response. So I kind of be feeling like, damn, like, okay, like, shit, nigga, what's the problem? Like, nigga, because I know for a fact,
you
nigga,
tight.
My music is good.
No, that's what I'm saying. You
but
tight,
at the same time, it's like, damn,
be
like,
afraid of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's something that you know, because, like, I heard you, and I could have immediately been like, yeah, that nigga tight. I ain't fucking with bro, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas look at you as competition. I don't know how it is really in the barber world. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all, you know, necessarily deal with that.
A lot of people look at each other like that.
That's how it is in music, though. You know what I'm
saying?
It's cutthroat. And it's just like you seem like the type of motherfucker that has the understanding that it's enough to go around for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it is.
Like,
my thing is this, man.
Because I'll fuck with you like on some genuine shit.
I will fuck with anybody, bro. I don't care about no politics. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. That ain't got shit to do with me
at all.
My thing is this, like, bro, if you put like, hey, if you want to put out good cuts, put out good cuts. You want to put out good music? Fuck it. I want to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Let's do it. Like, that's my thing.
It's understanding that shit. That, nigga, you good, I'm good. We can make something great together. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be like, I be feeling like, nigga be like, nah, I can't put this out. He gonna steal my fans. Like, nigga, they don't just listen to you, my nigga.
Nah, it don't always work like that. It don't work like that. It don't work like that.
But and I could be wrong, you know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion on it though, because I've dealt with, I've been doing music, you know what I'm saying, pretty much my whole life.
Yeah.
So I've dealt with it on numerous occasions, you know what I'm saying?
I think I first seen your show, we did a showcase, and I can't remember the showcase, but you did perform.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, damn. And I even told, because, you know, I told Lisa, I was like, bro, dude is dope. And she's like, yeah, I know.
Appreciate it.
And then I was like, bro, like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect, but I'm just like, bro, the other shit, like, I don't be want to hear that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll just keep it real. Like, I don't be want to hear that other shit. But dude, dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she's like, bro, I'm already knowing. Like, and I was just like, damn, like, okay. But at the same time, it's just like you be want to work with people that's really like, I'm all about like, you could tell when motherfuckers really making good music, bro.
Yeah,
like,
definitely. Yeah,
like,
when it's genuine, it's
like,
pure, all of that.
Even the last showcase, like, and I'm just gonna say this real quick because I was in tears. I was like, I was at the bar drinking and I was in tears like a motherfucker. And that was just like the whole fucking song. All I heard was like, "Fuck my pussy." And I was like,
I know. Right.
And I said, nigga, this can't be like fucking, this can't be, bro. This can't be. I looked, I said, are you fucking serious? I said, bro, I'm about to just give you.
Yeah, but look who hot right now though. Glorilla, Sexy Red,
but
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's popping right now.
Yeah, and I'm thinking to myself, like, damn. But you know what I'm saying? And that shit take away from people that really do music, though.
Yeah.
And I feel like that shit's like, that shit's boosty to me. Like,
no,
you know
yeah. But and it's up to motherfuckers like you that see that though, you know what I'm saying, to acknowledge it and be like, I need to get with the niggas that I know is good, you know what I'm saying, that fuck with it, to pump that, you know what I'm saying, more, because it ain't gonna be accepted if we just sit back and be like, oh, we can complain about it all we want, you know what I'm saying, but if you ain't gonna do shit about it, you might as well shut up about it, you know what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
So,
you're right. Because at the end of the day, it's like, man, we have a talent, like, we always giving this God-given talent to do whatever it may be, like, you know what I'm saying? But I be feeling like sometimes, like, sometimes I be feeling like some people just be in the way.
Yeah, that's
like,
that's
you know
always.
What I'm saying? Just be in the
always.
way. And I be like, I be feeling like, you know what I mean? I don't want to be controversial or nothing like that, but sometimes I be feeling like, man, I be wanting to do shit just like, fuck it, just get these niggas up out the way real quick. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And all it is consistency. You know what I'm saying? It's consistency, and you keep showing up and you doing what you doing. Niggas is going, either they gonna have to step their shit up or you gonna have to get the fuck up out of here.
Pretty
you know what I'm saying? One way or another, you know what I'm saying? And there be a lot of motherfuckers they circle that they be with.
Yeah.
Why you lying to the homie? That shit trash.
That's bro.
That shit is trash.
That's crazy because I be like, look, like, you gotta start like, hey, if you, man, real friends support real friends at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I want you to be like, okay, hypothetically, me and you go in the studio right now, and I do a song. I want you to be like, bro, are you really feeling this song? What do you feel like?
Let's make it better. You know what I'm saying?
What do you feel I should? I want you to be like, hey, bro, you know what? The song was cool, but I don't really.
We could do this really to it. Let's tweak it. Yeah.
But if you do this, that,
right,
this song might be better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I want to take that like type of suggested criticism.
That's
you know
what it's all about, bro.
But these niggas be like, they get butthurt and they be like, this nigga talking about me, and he like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like,
now you're a hater.
Then that's pretty much. But then, hey, or then if that's the case, your fucking song sucks.
So
nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know?
Shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like you gotta like you should be able to tell people like, because at the end of the day, is like, to be completely honest, Sacramento has a lot of dope ass artists out here.
Yeah,
a lot of dope ass artists. But everybody wants to sound the same. No,
yeah, for sure. Like, definitely. Because it's what's popular. I slid.
I shot 30s.
Dropped a nigga.
I'm on a block. I'm doing this.
All of that shit.
Like that shit.
And
cool.
A lot of these niggas don't even be on that though. You know what I'm saying? And that be my thing. Is just like, bro, it's cool not to be. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the same type of dude. I'm neutral. You know what I'm saying? Like I could fuck with anybody. I don't do the politics and all of that. I don't game bang. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk my shit the way I talk my shit. I ain't no tough ass nigga though. Why are you niggas all running around here like y'all tough?
Bro, half these niggas been living in the suburbs, bro, like, or some other shit. But it's just like, the thing about it is just like, man, bro, at the end of the day is, the thing about this, like, bro, if you, a majority of these niggas is followers, bro.
Exactly.
And it's like trends. Everybody is following a trend. Fuck following the trend. Follow the shit that you need to be following. That's following yourself. Like,
exactly.
Like you gotta put yourself on. Cause at the end of the day, it's like my son right now. My son is hot, like right now.
Yeah.
He's hot as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Out here in Sacramento. And everybody know who the fuck he is. FTA Bam.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you gonna have to get him to come over, man.
And at the end of the day, it's just like, I tell him, like, bro, fuck these other niggas. Like, you need to stand out for yourself. Because these other niggas ain't gonna be able to pull the weight that you pulling.
But they gonna follow what you doing though.
But you know what the thing about him is, he stand out. Like, he ain't following nobody. He ain't in the politics. He don't do all that shit. He do songs with anybody. So if you want to do music, he gonna do music with you.
Right.
He don't give a fuck what you talking about, what you say. Like, at the end of the days, all he want to do is make good music.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, I feel it. So how you feel as far as like what do you want to do with the music? Because from the outside looking in, I think you got everything already. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying it for a while. It's not enough to be a rapper anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta offer something else. You already offer something else. You know what I'm saying? You got the wisdom, the knowledge, the game, but you also a well-known barber. You know what I'm saying? So you got that extra niche to where you got a clientele and all of this. You know what I'm saying? You got a dope following already. Where do you want to take the music, or is it just something you just kind of doing, just like playing with it?
Honestly, I do the music like. Lately, I just been doing the music because that's kind of like my therapy. Yeah. So kind of like I've been putting that shit out on Spotify, Apple Music, and shit like that. Right. But like I did reach out to Lisa, and me and her had a conversation, and I was just telling her like, hey sis, like I really want to take this shit to a different level, but I just don't want to deal with all the bullshit that comes with it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Good luck.
Which I know that we're gonna have to deal with that bullshit.
Sure,
you know what I'm saying?
You just got to get with some like-minded cats.
I want to be pointed in the right direction. Like, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's like, I know that this shit, when it comes to this shit, it's not gonna happen overnight. None of this shit's gonna happen overnight. Like, you know what I'm saying? For nobody.
No, nothing ever does though. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but it's like, you know, I feel like this. Like, I do music. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it on my own terms, but I'm not gonna stop cutting hair to do music.
No, of course not.
I won't do that.
That's your source of income.
But at the same time, it's just like I do music. Like when I'm at the shop right now, I do it all the time. Even my barbers will vouch for me. They'll be like, hey, I just wrote this little verse, nigga. Check this out, or this hook, nigga. Like, man, nigga, stop playing around, bro. What the fuck you
Man,
doing? Like, bro, you need to start,
bro,
like, you know
because we need. I'm telling you, bro. When I seen you on that stage, and I might have seen you before, you know what I'm saying, but that was like the first time I was just there, just as a fan, you know what I'm saying, listening and everything. I'm like, bro, this nigga's nice, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you really got something. You know what I mean? Definitely want to sit down with you and do something.
Oh yeah, that's
you know
that's mandatory.
Definitely need a nigga like you on the team that want to work hard, you know what I'm saying, and don't want to deal with the bullshit, bro.
I don't.
We drawing shit.
Shit,
I feel it, bro.
I don't.
I feel it. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm always ready to be a part of the team that's ready for some excellence. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, to put something together. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing. So let me ask you this, man. With all your experience that you have just through life, you know what I'm saying, with everything that you've done, what's the best piece of advice that you could give somebody?
Honestly, I feel like, cause me, I'm one of them people who like pretty much I kind of like I had my mind set on a lot of things. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like I want to try this, I want to try that, I want to try this, I want to try this, I want to try that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and they, you know, people are saying, oh man, you got to stick to one thing and do it. Like,
hell no.
I honestly don't feel like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to feel.
Because you don't know until
Nah,
you try
you don't.
it, though.
You know what I'm saying? Because you might spend years trying this one thing, and that one thing might not be for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I've tried a lot of things at one time. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Trust me.
I wanted to see, like, what works for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And to be completely honest, barbering had worked for me.
Yeah.
Cooking has worked for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Music has worked for me.
Ain't even, let's touch on that a little bit before we get up out of here, because we didn't touch on the cooking. You know what I'm saying? So what's up with that? What, you making plates and shit? What's
Man, look,
you know what I'm saying?
This Sunday,
what's the deal?
This Sunday I got plates. Man, I'm doing barbecue plates this Sunday, and then
Is you getting down though?
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you right now.
You half-assing it.
I ain't half-assing like these niggas out here, bro. I'm not gonna charge you a price for some shit that you're gonna be disappointed with.
It's gonna be fresh. Like, what's the?
It's gonna be fresh.
Yeah,
like, you
okay,
know
that's what's up. Yeah,
you know, the gumbo greens, all that shit.
Okay.
But my thing is,
so you
just
doing like all seafood? Like all soul food and shit.
Yeah, so I'm doing like I got tri-tip, pork ribs, beef links, turkey, all that, like all that shit.
Yeah,
but my thing is this, like, man, I'm not like, my mom's Hispanic, she from Honduras, my dad from the South. So I got the best of both worlds.
Oh yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? So
for sure.
I grew up in the kitchen. Like,
I know your cabinet
hey, I'm hungry.
is
Take
full
your
of
ass in the
seasoning.
kitchen, go make you something to eat. Like, you know what I'm saying? So watch it. But like, I feel like, and this ain't to shit on nobody, but I take pride in my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, facts.
I just feel like, nigga, the shit that I'm about to put out and the shit that you go get Sunday, this is the shit that people go be expecting. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You're gonna have to pull up. Y'all better make sure y'all pull up, tap in with Lex the Barber, man, and get you a plate.
And I got the menu. I got the menu. I seen you the menu and everything.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
for sure.
But yeah, like I'm doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah. So I'm gonna leave you with one question that I like to ask everybody. It's kind of make you think a little bit. So I asked you, what's the best piece of advice that you could give somebody, right? Mm-hmm. What's the best piece of advice somebody has given you that really stuck with you through your life?
Well, that one right there, yeah. So, honestly, I would say, because I am one of those people that kind of like, I would have it in my head, it'd be planted, but then I'd be like, damn, should I really do it? Like, you know what I'm saying? But it'd be like, nah. The best advice is like, bro, do it.
Yeah.
Fuck all that shit.
That's the best
Don't
piece
think
of advice
about it.
somebody's giving you.
Don't think about
just
it.
do it.
Do it.
Jump.
Because
sink or swim.
Because like when you sit here and you think about, like, when you think about it and you think about the shit that, because if you scared to jump and you worried about that leap in your mind, you thinking about like, okay, like, damn, okay, if I do this, what's gonna happen?
Right.
Am I gonna fail?
You start thinking about the good shit at first, but then you go too far.
But you're not really realizing.
Yeah.
Like, even like, to be completely honest,
real.
like, and this goes for this week. This is my first week cooking. I've been cooking.
Yeah.
I went to culinary school, did all that shit too.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
So
yeah,
look, I did all that. But now look, I'm doing this shit now, and this is from a person that gave me advice.
Mm-hmm.
They said, just do it.
Just do it.
And I was like, all right, I don't know, like, man, you know, because, you know, I got this, and
it's
they
like,
was
what's the
you
worst
making
that
excuses.
can happen? Yeah.
You making excuses.
Exactly, yeah,
So then,
yeah.
I walked inside of Smart and Final the other day, and I was just sitting there, and I walked down the aisle, where they had all the trays and shit, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it.
Just do it.
Let me just get all this shit right now. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's what's up.
I just got to do it.
Yeah,
and then I just made the flyer and post that shit on Facebook, Instagram and shit. And hella people was like, man, I've been telling you to do this. Oh, you should have been doing this. Oh, you should have been doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. That's
I was
dope.
just like, okay, so I guess it is time for me to really just do it, because at the end of the day, it's like I make good ass food. And I don't make food that's gonna be like people gonna be disappointed with. I know my shit gonna be good. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that's what's up, man. I appreciate that, because that's something I needed to be reminded of. You know what I'm saying? And just do it. Like, I mean, that's kind of how the podcast came together.
We procrastinate a lot, man.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's in our nature. We procrastinate.
It's always that.
And
it's always
not
that. What if though? You know what I'm saying? What if?
That what if factor
was a fifth,
is what
we'd all be
hinders us
drunk
from doing what we need to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? This
man,
for
that's
everybody.
That's the devil, though. You know what I'm saying? That's the devil trying to trick you out of that shit.
What if we did this? Like, you always trying to think, like,
but
what's
what if
going to
you
happen
didn't do it?
afterwards? Like, you know what I'm saying?
But what if you didn't do it, though?
Then you just go be stuck in the same place
Exactly,
talking about,
exactly.
I should have did it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Be one of them old niggas with all them war stories. You ain't did none of that shit, nigga. You were just over there hanging out with them niggas. We gonna keep it going. Fuck it. We gonna talk about the old niggas now.
The old niggas. Nobody would hear that
all
shit.
the war stories and shit.
Niggas, that's, hey, look, and you know what's crazy? Because I got a song called Beef, right? And my song called Beef talks about that type of shit. It's like, you know, it's like the little niggas out there it's the little niggas out there that's pushing the line, and the OGs is kind of like just sitting back, like, you know what I'm saying? No
guidance.
No. And you know the thing about it, and it's fucked up because these little niggas is out here, they like crash dummies, bro.
Well, that's what I'm saying. No guidance. They I mean, and at the end of the day, they don't want to be guided. You know
and they just want to fit in so bad.
And that's
the older
problem.
Niggas is molding these little niggas to do dumb shit, and they just like,
because they getting the game from the wrong old niggas. They getting the game from the old crash dummies. You know what I'm saying? They ain't getting it from the niggas that then figured out that this ain't it, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't really been out here in the streets and you ain't did this, that, and the third, you think the shit's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's only the niggas that ain't never really been in the middle of this shit that glorify that shit. If you done been doing this shit, if you been hustling, selling dope, and you done been shot at and shot back, and you know what I'm saying, and all of this, you don't know, bro. That shit sound cool. It do. It really do sound cool until you really done been there and you done felt that bullet fly past your head. You know what I'm saying? Or you done almost got caught with that dope in your car. All
I'm
of
pretty
that
sure
shit.
we all done had many of those,
man.
Many nights like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But
shit ain't worth it though.
But how you know if it's worth it? If you ain't never did it before, you know what I'm saying? It just sound cool. Like I said, it's a war story. You know what I'm saying? You can tell that's what these niggas is rapping about. Yeah. Shit sound hella cool.
A lot of niggas taking other stories and rapping about other niggas' stories and trying to put a puzzle together that they can't really put.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
they can't put a puzzle together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
crazy. That shit's kind of like, that shit's bogus, bro. That shit's bogus.
Right. But that's why we here, you know what I'm saying? We got an opportunity to be able to lead them in a different direction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, almost there.
I'm pretty sure you run into a lot of teenagers that come sit in your chairs and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I be having,
you can chop it up
I
with.
got a lot of teenagers, man, they come in my shop, bro. These niggas be coming in here with their pants down. I'll be like, bro, pull your fucking pants up. Like shit like that, like, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
And then the way they be talking, I'm like, hey, bro, you in my chair. Like, I tell niggas like this, I don't give a fuck. Like, don't talk to me like that, nigga. I'm not your...
Right.
Don't talk to me like that, bro. I'm just cutting your hair.
I'ma fuck with you.
But at the same time, it's like, nigga, don't talk to me like any... If you talk to me in a derogatory way like that, I'm gonna get at you sideways because that's just me.
Yeah,
that's just me.
Yeah.
So like, I be feeling like when it come to kids, and even when my kids come in the shop, right? My kids don't even come straight to me. My kids have the respect to be like, hey, I gotta greet everybody at the door first.
When
then go to my dad.
Man, when did motherfuckers stop doing that, bro?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I used to get in trouble for that shit.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Like that, like
it stopped when people stop allowing you to discipline your kid, bro. Like when people were like, okay, like these kids are soft nowadays. Hella soft. I don't go fuck with anybody say these kids are soft. These kids need their ass whooped. Like, you know what I'm saying? They need to get punched upside the head, do something like some shit. Because a lot of these kids right now, they doing a lot of shit that we couldn't even fathom to do like when we were younger. Like, man, if I was doing the shit they was doing, my dad would probably I'd be up on the ground right now.
I got away with a lot of shit, but the shit these niggas is doing is crazy.
Nah, you can't even do that shit. But the thing about it is, it all boils down to one word, bro, and that's respect.
Yeah,
these kids don't have no respect
at all, man. I grew up that it was yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am, until they say no.
My dad's 73 years old. Until this day, when I call him like yes sir, like you know what I mean? Like
it was instilled in us though.
And sometimes I be want to cuss. And I can't even like find the words to even like pull it out of my mouth because I be feeling like, damn, he finna check me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But this is from growing up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and my dad's 70-something years old. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the respect level. Like, you know what I'm saying? I be watching kids and like, I had a kid, I was cutting his hair and his mom was like, she was like, yeah, you cutting your hair off. I ain't cutting my hair off. I don't want to cut it. I told you I don't want to cut my hair off. I said, nigga. Your mom said you cutting your hair off, nigga. You cutting it off, like, bro. I had to snap into like a nigga mode, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he like, bro, he like, where your daddy he looking at me. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up and get your hair cut, bro. Your mom said you cutting your hair off, like, you like, and she like, thank you, like, I need that, like, I need that. And I was just like, damn, these, and my cousin looking at me, he's like, damn, these niggas is real, huh? Like,
man, for sure. Because you niggas ain't there for y'all kids, man. Stop being sorry, man. You got to be there for your fucking kids.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas is worried about the wrong shit.
Then you're making them excuses about your baby mama not doing this.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes it do, bro.
It do be the baby mama, but at the end of the day,
at the end of the day, regardless, bro, it's about the kids. If you want to go to
jail over dumb shit, go to jail for nigga picking your kid up. Nigga, fuck it. I'm pulling up, nigga. I'm gonna grab my kid, nigga. Like, you know what I'm
saying? What? Say it, yeah.
If you,
you just hit something. I ain't gonna lie. Been there. I ain't gonna lie, I'm going to the end of the world for mine for sure. Every time, I promise you. Nigga with a slingshot and a rock, nigga, for sure. I don't give a fuck, nigga, boom, for sure. Yeah, I grew up different though. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I knew what it was like to my step pops raised me. You know what I'm saying? I knew what it felt like to have a father figure there that taught me to respect. But I also found out when I was older that wasn't my real dad. You know what I'm saying? So I knew what it felt like to not have my real pops there. I'm like, bro, I could never do my kids like that, bro.
And that's the thing right now because even what you just said right now, there's a lot of situations where people are having. There's a lot of situations where there's a lot of stepfathers involved, right?
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to them too, man. That's a big role,
and
bro.
a biological father might be involved, right? But the thing is, like, this is where we conflict at when it comes to discipline. Like, the discipline level or that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like some women, like, even like, and you know, I noticed about women, when it comes to little girls, they act a certain way. When it comes to little boys, they treat the little boys like as if they're their boyfriends or that's my husband or some shit like that.
I wish I would.
So like as a step parent, when you kind of like be like, hey, little nigga, like, don't do that. Oh, he's doing like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you be soft on him, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my thing is just like, as a man, like, you can't be soft on those kids, bro. Because like,
and I don't necessarily think it's about
like you gotta go out there and
soft.
beat the shit out of a kid or nothing like that.
I think it's just really
have that.
Yeah. Well, you gotta prepare them for the real world. You know what I'm saying? Because it's harsh out here. It's motherfuckers that really don't care. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna pat you on the back. It ain't gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a point in time where you gonna fuck up. It ain't nothing I can do for you.
That's true.
And I never understood that as a kid, man. I got in a lot of trouble. Never understood that though, man. My pops used to tell me all the time. He's like, look, son, it's gonna come a point in time where they gonna get you, and ain't shit I could do for you. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn the hard way.
But you respected though.
Respected it. You know what I'm saying? To the point to where the way I grew up, man, my parents told me, shit, you ever go to jail, I ain't never come to see you. Both of them still came to see me. You know what I'm saying? Broke my heart. But at the same time, it was a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? I had to get that out of my system so that I could make sure to lead my kids in the right direction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely.
I had to go through what I had to go through to be able to become the father that I am, regardless of how hard it is. You know how hard it is out here for a man, especially a black man.
Hella
and
hard.
I ain't even as black as you. It's a little easier for me. You know what I'm saying? In a way. In a sense, you know what I'm saying? So I can only imagine what you got to deal with and what kids with a darker skin tone really got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? It's hard,
because it's
man.
crazy because like if you look at my kids right now, my son he your complexion.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it do make a huge difference when it comes to a lot of shit. But even my son, like your complexion, man.
Oh, I ain't saying it's easier.
No, it's not
hard.
easier.
No, it ain't.
But his ass, man,
but
like
shit.
every time I turn around and talk to him, he like, Dad, I got pulled over. Or I pulled over and this and that. But he just look. So he has a complexion, but he looks like a He got that look.
Well, no, it's
he got
only
that
a
look
nigga
like
in nigga
Yeah, he up
situations.
to no
you know,
good. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
it's always that for sure.
He up to no good.
Yeah,
he went from dreads. He went from dreads to a taper. Now he had an afro right now. You know what I'm saying? But all my sons is like that. You know what I'm saying? And then the thing about it, they hella big. They all like 6'5", 6'6", so they real big dudes. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
real scary black guys.
and then on top of that, they driving scat packs and shit like that.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know they pull those over immediately.
Get their ass. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like this shit, bro.
It's life, bro, and life gonna keep lifing. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we gotta love it.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You can spend all your time hating it, but shit, you still gotta be here. So you might as well enjoy it while you here. You know, the good and the bad.
You gotta take this shit with a grain of salt, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. Do what you can to take your experiences and extend them to somebody else. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A lot is people that's a lot less fortunate than us. But you, like I said, you got that opportunity though. You know what I'm saying? You got the barber shit, you got the music, all of that, man. You got a lot of opportunity to food bring everybody together. Food, music, and haircuts, nigga. That brings everybody together,
Sunday, come
bro.
pick up a plate. Just,
come on, man.
Just come pick up a plate. Don't worry about that. Just come pick up a plate. I got you.
Way. Matter of fact, nigga, I'm follow you there. Nah, bro, I really do appreciate you coming out, man, and fucking with us for sure. I highly appreciate that.
Hell yeah. Matter of fact, I just text you the menu.